Welcome back to Up Close. Today I'm with Elmi and we're here to discuss the importance of having a hobby.
Yes.
Something that you can do outside of your day-to-day duties. And why is it so important? I know that you've recently picked up a few hobbies. I know me and you go and play football, together on some occasions. Yeah. Well, for you, what are the benefits that you see in it?
Obviously, we're human beings, right? We generally have a routine Monday to Friday or work or whatever, whether you work on the weekends, days, night, middays. A hobby keeps you balanced, For me, say, for example, if I don't end up doing my hobbies during the week, at least once a week, once a day doing something, I feel like I'm trapped, Obviously, you got, it relieves some stress, it calms you down, it helps keep you balanced in a form of way. I would say that's my experience of having a hobby.
I agree with you. Yeah. I know growing up, for example, my parents were very strict in terms of having an extracurricular activity. Yeah. They basically said that no, it's just school, homework, home, and that's it, So the extra hobby was just like going to a family's house, So it wasn't like my choice as to what. Now that I'm older, I feel like having that hobby gives me a little bit of freedom to be able to say, I have control over my life, that I'm not just governed by those day-to-day things. I don't just have to go to work. I can go and play football if I want. I can go and, hang out with some friends and we go fishing together or something, I've been fishing a few times, but I haven't done so here in Perth.
It's really good, wallahi.
Yeah.
Recently, I used to fish before back when I was in high school. I remember back towards 11, 12, my good mate that I went to school with, that I still one of my good mates still today. He taught me how to fish, and now recently we started going back into it. And for like the last month, because I haven't been working, I've been taking a bit of time off work. Literally, I've been fishing every day, every single day.
And the thing is, it's not just a hobby; it's a life skill as well.
Yeah, man,
it's something that you can.
It's free food, man, too. But
majority of absolutely,
we put it back because there's a saying in fishing: you keep what you need. Alhamdulillah, my fridge is full, so you take occasionally every now and then because there's regulations. Yeah. So you can't take the small ones. It has to be a certain size. Yeah. So
I think the other added benefit, if I was to add anything, it would be the fact that you're in an environment, and that environment is participating in something that's healthy. So if you're playing football, if you're fishing, you're in that environment with people who are promoting this healthiness as well, So it's really good to take yourself out of that environment, which could potentially produce, toxic, influences on your life.
True, yeah.
Or the fact that if you're going to work and it's just stress, then just to be able to take yourself out of it and be able to go into another environment where it's all about.
Generally, a hobby doesn't always have to be physical, as in like fishing, playing sports. Some people like reading. Because I know one of my younger sisters, her hobby is to read. I go into reading. Catch a lad. I'm more physical with hands. I've got to keep moving and so on and so forth. I asked, why do you read? Why do you always read? I like to read. It's my hobby. I said, your hobby? Everyone's different.
Yeah.
Some people like to sit down, have a cup of tea. That's their hobby. Or have a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Or some sort of milkshake per day, or I don't know. Everyone's different.
Something that they do that's outside of their day-to-day duties. That's just specifically for themselves. And you're right; it doesn't necessarily have to be physical, and it doesn't have to be like it's you. You choose what is right for you, as long as it's promoting, additional. It's influencing you in a positive way. Yeah. Like those physical activities, they influence your health, in a positive way. Those things, like if you play chess, for example, it's nothing physical, but it's influencing your mind, your ability to strategize, all of these things. If you read a book, you're exercising your imagination,
That's true. It's hobbies like, when your phone, like for me, I've got an old iPhone 6. When it starts bugging out, it's stressed out. Obviously, it's been overworked. I'm running out of gigs. I've got no space. I don't want to buy iCloud. So what I do is I reset my phone. Feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like a brand new iPhone 11, but it's iPhone 6. So what happens is, my analogy of hobby is you're resetting your system.
You're going back.
ECU, you know what I mean? Your computer, your nervous system.
Yeah.
So what happens is, whatever stress you had at work, obviously there's some people that go to gym, they do different things. That hobby will keep you grounded. Will reset your computer, which is your brain or whatever part is, your heart or everyone's different. It might reset your feet for some people. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But anywho, let's get back on track to what we're saying. It helps you reset yourself.
Yeah.
It keeps your life balanced, man.
That's
it's very
right.
important to have a hobby,
I agree with you. The main point is that it does help you de-stress and reset. Yeah, you're absolutely right, man. Yeah. But that was such an enjoyable discussion, man.
I'm trying to get imaginative with it.
Yeah, no, of course, man. Yeah. And we'll catch you later, hopefully next week, inshallah, for another episode.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.